Sergeant, and welcome back to another episode of LEGO Web Parade. Today we have another creative / imaginative weapon for you guys. And there's a seagull outside, but don't worry. Anyway, this one is one of my first sniper rifles to ever create in my own imagination. I wanted to do more of it, but I didn't have the time till this part here, so but anyway, I'll show you what I have so far. So just give you a rough idea, and I'll let you guys know what other features I wanted to put onto here, and to let you think about. So anyway, here it is. I need to put it all the way back here, just in case you can see it. So yeah, it's kind of a big one. So yeah, here it is, the made-up sniper rifle. I don't know what to call it yet. So anyway. This was originally going to fire like a 50 caliber because 50 caliber is kind of a big one. I did have the time to resize this part here because it needs to be a little bit bigger compared to the actual 50 caliber, and I want to do everything. So anyway, let's have a look at the features of this particular weapon. So first things first, obviously here's the breech, and if you're wondering, well, with this version here, well, with its prototype stage, it only fires one caliber at a time. So as soon as you fired it, you put in an extra, well, you put in another fresh caliber into the breech inside. Just sits in there, so that's pretty good. But what it was supposed to have, well, basically, it's kind of like a shotgun. It was kind of like a shotgun. It's like you insert your cartridges in here, like what you do with shotgun shells, is like you put them at the front, like so, if you know what I mean. So, and they should like sit inside this ammo storage here, all the way to the bottom. So it should hold up to like around 4 or 5 calibers in each like ammo storage. So that's pretty good. So anyway, let's move on. Here's the guard here for more design, for a sleek sort of thing. Here's the pistol grip. I'm losing my words here. Trigger guard. The trigger is inside the pistol grip, so that's good. Some more details here. The hand guard, like so, is pretty cool. It's nice and rounded off, bigger and thick, so that's good. What else is there? Oh yes, I nicely rounded off this section here to give it that bulky look, because the fact that it fires a 50 caliber, it should be bulky. It should be heavy. That way, it could handle the recoil. If it were to be light weighted and it fires a big caliber like that, you won't be able to control the weapon at all. So therefore, it should be bulky and heavy. So, but anyway. Here's the mounted or fitted in scope, like so. Kind of a weird shape, but I wanted to give that strange look to it, so that's good. And also, if the optics inside the scope fails on you or just doesn't work properly, you can always switch to the secondary sights, which is on the top here. So that's good. There's the hang on, let me just go forward. Here's the rear sights. I can actually take this off. And here is the foresight, basically. It's just like that. So you could just slightly imagine what situation you could be in with this. Here is the charging handle, like so. And yes, the birds are tweeting. Oh, happy days. And it's also nice and sunny outside too. And I am sweating. So, anyway. And here's the charging handle, like so. Anyway, here's the long-ass barrel, like so. Sorry, language. Here's the muzzle, like so, the flash muzzle. And, well, this could be the gas suppressor system for now, but this was going to be the ammo storage. This is what keeps them two together to prevent them from like wobbling in session. Yes, but anyway. And also, last but not least, here's like a Piccadilly rail or attachment rail for other optics, as you may please. So anyway, this is all I have time for you guys to watch today, but join me next week for another awesome weapon I'll be showing you guys. But if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a like or comment down below on what you think of this episode. Check out the last, but if you really liked it, why not subscribe to my channel and keep the channel very channel as well. Oh yes, give up the videos that I do. And if you're new by the channel, welcome. Feel free to have a look around content that I've done in the past, or if you want to keep update the rest of the community, that would help us as well. But either way, it is up to you. So once again, join me next week for more awesome content that I'll be showing you guys. And as always, enjoy the rest of your days. Salute! Bye.